Hello again. Welcome to our video update. Now I want to talk to you about some tax cuts that occurred this session that you hadn't heard a whole lot about. One of them will be a tax cut holiday. The last week in July, you'll be able to buy clothing and shoes, anything under $100 without paying any taxes on it. Now this works in other states. Florida and Alabama have had great success with it. We're going to do it here in Mississippi. There's also a tax cut on farm equipment, implements, and forestry equipment on service. We cut those taxes from 7% to 1.5%. That ought to help loggers and farmers all across the state of Mississippi. Now, one of the things that we worked hard on is not increasing car tax. About the 16th day of January, I got a letter in from the State Tax Commission that said car taxes are going to go up if we don't do something about it. I immediately got to work on that issue, and I told the House and Senate that if we're going to have a reasonable tax increase on tobacco, a portion of it must go to make sure car tax don't double. That's going to hurt families in Mississippi and small businesses, and we're just not going to let that happen. Now we're taking a short break during the session. We want to make sure we clearly understand the incentive package is coming from the federal government, the stimulus money. What strings are attached? What criteria is established for spending that money, and to make sure we don't do anything in an improper manner. You know, sooner or later there are going to be federal auditors here, and we want to make sure that there's transparency and accountability in any money we spend. After all, it's all about your tax dollars, whether it's on the state level or the federal level. So we're going to make sure that as we come back, no additional tax dollars will be spent. We've got 3 days left in this 90-day session to get that budget in order, and I believe we can do it. That's just a few things that we got done during this session. I'm very proud of them. Now, we also have a bill of accountability on education. It's called the Children's First Act. You'll hear more about that, but it makes sure we have accountability in spending in school districts, something that will affect children throughout the state of Mississippi and for years to come. So once again, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.